Hi my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is so exciting and I know you guys have been waiting for it for a while because I've been getting an awful lot of tweets, comments here on YouTube about when I'm going to be testing YouTubers' favorite products. So I went through all the YouTubers that I regularly watch and I picked out an item from each of them that they rave about or that they really recommended, that was their favorite product. I think I've only ever tried 2 of the products in this whole video, so they're all going to be kind of like first impressions for me, and I'm going to be saying which YouTuber recommended which product and what I feel about them. So let's kickstart this video. I'm just going to put my headband in and get myself organized. So the first thing I'm going to take is obviously a primer, and I'm going to go in with this primer here from The Ordinary. This is the High Adherence Silicone Primer. The YouTuber that recommended this was Mr. Wayne Goss, and he said that this was one of the best primers for pore filling, that it gives flawless looking skin and it is ideal for oily skin. So that made me super happy, and I picked this up from, I think, Cult Beauty. I'll link down where I picked up everything because I know you guys will want to know. It was like a $5. I was like, oh my god, I am shook. This is so inexpensive. So it's white and it's kind of thick. It kind of feels like a moisturizer. Ooh, this is really nice. Well, this feels really soft on my skin. It's quite hydrating. Like, I feel like my skin is getting a drink of water. My skin's a little bit dehydrated at the moment, guys, which is unusual for me, especially because I've been drinking tons of water lately. And I don't know why. I've been moisturizing my skin, exfoliating my skin, doing my usual skincare routine, and it's just a little bit dehydrated. I'm still quite oily, but it's just that my skin feels like it needs a drink of water. This is a really smoothing primer. It feels really nice on my skin. Let's hope it holds onto my foundation and keeps my pores looking non-existent. Foundation I'm taking today is the Power Fabric from Armani, and this was a recommendation from Kathleen Light. She said this is one of her favorite foundations in 2017 because it's long wearing, full coverage. She wears this to events or she wants to wear this for a long period of time. This is a foundation that she picks up. I have tried this and I really enjoyed it. I haven't used this since possibly July of last year, so it's been a hot minute, and I said why not try it in today's video and see how I feel about it again. I'm in the shade 6.5. I'm hoping that this works. It looks a little dark, but we'll be fine. We'll sort it out with concealer. This applies quite nicely on my skin. I actually forgot how nice a coverage that this foundation was. So that is just 2 pumps over my entire face, and I feel like I've gotten okay coverage from it, but obviously you know what I'm like. I'm gonna go for the full coverage. I'm gonna just go in with a little bit more just to build it up. So I think Kathleen is right that this does give amazing coverage. I can't believe I haven't used this foundation in so long. I feel like I'm going to be picking it up a lot more regularly now. I feel like this looks really fresh on my skin. It doesn't look too heavy or mask-like. I am going to move on to eyeshadows next, guys, because you know I always do my base. Well, I just do my foundation and then I move on to eyeshadow and then clean up any mess that I need to afterwards with concealer. I'm going to take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Everybody and their mother raved about this palette in their 2017 favorites. Since this came out, I feel like everybody has featured this as a favorite product. Obviously, this is one of Jaclyn Hill's favorite products. If you haven't seen this palette, you must be living under a rock. I'm gonna create something green, I think, today because I picked up an eyeshadow, which I'll show you in a second, a liquid eyeshadow that is green. So I think we're gonna keep with that theme, the green theme. Wow, I'm a poet and I don't know it. I think it's one of the most cohesive palettes, one of the most versatile palettes, and a palette that I dip into quite regularly because it kind of has a bit of everything. So I'm first going to prime my eyes with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids just to prep them prior to putting any eyeshadow down. I'm just going to blend that in with my ring finger. I'm going to first take this shade here, which is the 3rd shade on the top row. I'm just going to place that through my crease. Going to act as a transition for all the other shades to sit on top of, and just so they blend out a bit better. So next I'm going to go in with this bright yellow color, and I'm just going to place that through my crease as well. And I'm taking that on a Sigma F38 brush. So once you build up the yellow, it should look something like this. So next I'm going to go in with this shade here. I'm just going to take that on a MAC 217 brush, but I'm just going to place this on the outer portion of my eye, and I've taken such a tiny amount because I don't want to add too much that I can't take away. I want to kind of build it up. Next, I'm going to take this shade down here, which is like a dark kind of purpley shade. I'm going to add a bit of definition. Definitely need a smaller brush for this. And don't mind if it's a bit messy right now, because I will be, like I said, cleaning it all up. So I'm taking the Benefit Stay On Straight again, and I'm just going to apply it here just to kind of clean up this part. So for the next part of my eye, I'm going to take one of these Stila, what are you called? Shimmer and Glows. And these are from Manny MUA. He recommended them and he said they don't crack and they're really pigmented. I've never actually tried these ones, but I picked up this really nice kind of like greeny shade. And that's the name of it there, La Douche. It is so beautiful. And Manny said they're really pigmented, so I'm really keen to try these ones. Like with the Magnificent Metals, I'm just going to put some glitter glue onto my eye as well. And now I'm going to go in with this product and I'm going to take it straight from the wand. I'm just applying a tiny bit and then I'll blend as I need to. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So they are definitely not as glittery as the Stila Magnificent Metals, but oh my god, aren't they just gorgeous. So that is that shade there. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. So I'm just gonna wait for it to dry and then fix up the rest of my eyeshadow and blend this darker shade back into that, and then kind of clean up this mess that we have going on out here. So I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone, and I'm just taking this shade here from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to just highlight my brows, underneath my brows rather. Now for liquid liner, I'm taking this one here from the BAM, and this is called Schwing. This was a recommendation from Kelly Strack here on YouTube, and she said that this is one of the most pigmented, blackest, easiest to use eyeliner that doesn't crack, lasts all day, and she said she has watery eyes and this doesn't bleed or cause any smudging or anything like that. And it has a little felt tip liner. It's been a hot minute since I've used one of these, so wish me luck. It's not giving the most precise line on the outer corner. Quite matte, quite black. It's drying quite nicely. I still prefer my Essence liquid liner, but this one is definitely not too bad. So I'm going to apply my mascara, and I'm going to take this L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and Laura Lee had raved about this and said it was really good at lengthening and volumizing, and she just really enjoys this mascara, so I'm going to try it and see what I think of it. This is what the wand looks like. It's kind of like the Better Than Sex. I've heard that already, but it is quite like it. It's not very lengthening. It is quite volumizing, I will say that. It's not the most lengthening mascara, but I don't have the longest lashes, but it's definitely giving a lot more volume. Okay, so I just applied lashes. These are the Allura Light from House of Lashes. I'm obsessed with these lashes. I have been wearing them non-stop this month. I think this is like the 10th time I've worn them. I really, really like them. So they're my favorite. So next I'm going to move on to concealer, and I have the Colourpop. These are called the No Filter Concealer, and this is a recommendation from ShanXO. ShanXO said that these are really full coverage, blend out amazingly well, really good at brightening, and she compares them to some of her high-end favorites like the Urban Decay Naked and the Born This Way from Too Faced. So I am dying to try. I have two shades here. I have the light neutral. Oh, I have deep tan. No, we don't want deep tan. That's not going to be great for underneath our eyes. But I have light neutral here, which I think is actually too light. Yeah, that's gonna be way too light. So I'll go and get my next shade up. So I have my next shade up here, which is light 20, which I think might be a little bit better for me. Yeah, that looks like it will match me a little bit better. The other one's just a tad bit too light. Comes with this really handy wand. It's like a flat doe foot on either side, kind of like the Urban Decay one. I'm just going to place it underneath my eye. Wow, that's a lot of concealer. Wow, gives you a lot of concealer from the applicator. And just put a bit over my lip and down my nose. Oh my god, the amount of product you get. That's only one application. So let's blend it all out using my beauty blender. Ooh. Oh, I really like this. Shannon's right, it's really brightening. It's quite full coverage. I think the shade is a tad bit too light, or maybe that's just how I'm looking in the mirror here. Maybe on camera it looks a bit better. I've heard that these concealers go a little bit darker as they dry. Not that they oxidize, you know, where they change with the oxygen in the air, but they actually dry darker. So maybe it won't be as light underneath my eyes when it kind of dries. I really like that concealer. I feel like it's totally brightened up underneath my eyes. I feel like it's made my eyes look a little bit more awake. Love it! Oh my god, thank you so much, Shannon, for your recommendation. The next product I'm really excited to use, and this is from a brand called Beauty Bakery, and I have loads of Beauty Bakery products, but I've never actually used them on camera, and I've never used this product, which I actually love. Look at the way it comes in like a little like flower pack, and it has like the ingredients on the side. I think it's really cute. This is the Beauty Bakery baking powder. It's their loose flour powder, and it kind of has a yellow tinge to it. I thought that this was the translucent one. Obviously I got the yellow one, so I'm not really sure what this is going to be like, but this is a recommendation from Holly Boone. She said that this is one of her favorite powders to bake with, that it really brightens up underneath her eyes, and that she finds it smoothens. Oh my god, I can't talk. But it keeps her under eye area really smooth, so I am dying to try this. So it comes with a little sifter on the top, and I need to open it. Get my tweezers, I don't want to destroy my new nails. Holly also said that this has no flashback. Ooh, it is quite yellow. Hopefully this won't make me look extremely yellow underneath the eyes. I'm scared. I'm going to fill in my brows while I'm waiting for that to set, and then I will dust it away after it's done cooking and baking. I actually can't deal with my brows at the moment. I need to ring my brow girl as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to swipe away that baking powder. Ooh. That really has brightened up underneath my eyes. And my under eyes, it feels so soft. It hasn't seeped into any fine lines underneath my eyes or anything. That looks amazing. Oh my god, I really like that product. Oh my god, these beauty YouTubers really know their stuff. Like, I don't think there's anything I've tried that I'm not keen on. So I'm just gonna apply some eyeshadow to my under eye area, and I'm just gonna take this green shade down here. And then I'm gonna take some of the yellow from this palette and just blend that underneath the green. So we're going to go back in with the Lash Paradise just to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I need a mirror. I much prefer that mascara on my lower lashes. I feel like it's really volumized them and made me look like I actually have lashes on my lower lash line. Not hating on that mascara as much as I was for my top lashes. I think it's going to be a bottom lash mascara for me. Okay, so let's get contouring or adding a bit of bronze to the skin. I'm going to blind you all with this palette. This is the Park Avenue Princess palette. This is like their contour palette, and this is a recommendation from Casey Holmes. I love Casey Holmes. Casey Holmes is one of my favorite YouTubers here on YouTube. I have so many favorites, but she's one of my top ones. And Casey talked about this in her 2017 favorites, said it was one of the most amazingly pigmented contour shades, and they were really creamy and blended out quite well. So we're gonna try them today. And I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. We're gonna go in with the shade here, Angle, which is kind of like the darker matte. Oh my god, that is really pigmented. Oh, they're so pretty and really blendable. Ooh, I really like this. I'm taking Angle on the top of my forehead because I feel like that one is deep enough for up here. kind of want to go in with the shade Carrot, which is this one here, just to, I don't know, add a bit more bronzer just around the forehead, along my jawline. Okay, stop Aisling, stop. I really like that palette. I really like these shades in it. I feel like I've gone way overboard with the bronzing and contouring. Oh wow, this is kind of intense. Oh dear Lord, what have I done? I think that the contours blend out quite well, and there is 2 lighter shades for setting underneath the eye. These ones here, which I'm kind of excited to try them underneath the eye. So next I'm going to take blush, and this blush palette is the Nude Blush Palette from BH Cosmetics, and this recommendation comes from Carly Bible. Carly raves about this product. She adores this blush palette, and I hear her talk about it quite often. I think her shades that she likes are these ones down here in the end, so I'm going to take a mix of both of them. And this palette is so inexpensive. I think it was only like a $5. Ooh, they're quite pigmented. I can see why it's her favorite. It's really, really pretty and quite pigmented, so I like that. I love that palette actually, in fact, and I think there is something for everyone in there, and this would be a really great blush palette to bring traveling if you so wish. It's not even that big, so just if you wanted to bring blushes traveling with you, you've got kind of something for everything. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my face. The product that I have here is the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline, and this is in the shade Molten Gold. I feel like everybody and their mother had this in their favorites of 2017 as well. Katie from Luster Lux talked about it, and I feel like a few others mentioned it, but I'm taking this from Rachel Loves, her channel, and she said that this was a really nice kind of champagne-y shade, even though it looks quite gold and metallic. She felt that this was easy to pull off on most skin tones, and she really liked the color of it. It's quite subtle. It's not really blinding. I thought it'd be like really, really gold, but it's actually quite nice. Ooh, I really like that shade. And yeah, I totally agree with her. Like, I feel like you could wear this if you're any skin tone, because it's not really that intense gold that I thought it was going to be. Like, it's not like some of the MAC highlighters. It's definitely buildable. It's not like bam in your face highlighter, which I like, but I'm going to keep applying it for some reason. Stop, Aisling. Stop it. I really like that. It's quite subtle, but it gives me the glow that I'm looking for, and it's quite natural and champagne-y, not too gold. I really like this. And when I did haul this in a video, some of my subscribers said I won't like it because it's different formulation in Ireland, but I actually really like this. So even if it's a different formulation, the shade is amazing. So we've made it to the lip section, and I have 3 lip products here. The first one is a lip liner, which I'm going to apply now, and this is in the shade Sienna, and this is from GEEK, and the beauty YouTuber that recommended this was Miss Shani Grimmond. I love Shani Grimmond. I think she's like one of my favorite YouTubers lately. I just feel like she's so funny, and I really love her channel, but she uses this GEEK lip liner to death. She said that she's gone through a whole one of them, so that's enough to tell me that I'm gonna like it. It's a retractable lip liner, and I love the packaging of this. It really looks. And oh my god, Aisling, your lips are like death. It's a gorgeous shade, right up my alley, exactly what I look for in a lip liner. I can understand why Shani loves this, because it's super pigmented, really, really, really creamy, really easy to apply, and the shade is just amazing. This is one of the most creamiest lip liners ever. I'm definitely going to pick up a few more of these. I really like the formulation of them. So now I'm going to move on to liquid lipstick, and I'm taking this one here. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. And Katie from Luster Lux recommended these. She said they were one of her favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore. Really, really creamy. She loved this shade. That was the one that she recommended. And she said that they were really long lasting and not drying. Try this out. I hope these match the lip liner. Oh, it smells like vanilla. Ooh. It's not quite nude and it's not quite pink. It's just something in between. Ooh, I really like the formula of them. Oh, I'm really obsessed with that combo on my lips. But I have one last product, and this is the Undress Lip Gloss in Dulce Colors. And Jamie Genevieve, she goes crazy for this and said it's one of her favorite lip products of all time. And I kind of don't want to apply it now because I really like the matte lip I have going on. But for the purpose of this video, let's do it. Let's go there. She loves this shade. She said it's one of her favorite lip glosses. Ooh. It kind of has like a weird grittiness to it. It's not like crazy glossy. She did say that in the video. She said it wasn't too overly sticky. Yeah, I really like the lip gloss, but I kind of preferred the combo before. But the lip gloss is really, really pretty. Okay guys, so this is our final look. Our completed look. I must say that this video was a treat to film. I loved, I think, the majority of the products. I don't think there was anything that really I was kind of like, not really that keen on. I feel like beauty YouTubers know their shit when it comes to makeup products. But I do have a few select favorites that I want to discuss with you guys because why not? I obviously don't need to rant and rave about the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've talked about that a million times before and how much I love it. But these are some of the other products that I really, really enjoyed from today. So the Stila, the Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows. Oh my god, I need to get more of these shades. Do like this for a liquid eyeshadow. I feel like it's so pretty on the lids. They were a pretty penny as well. Like they're about €27 each. But they're really worth it in my opinion because I go to my Magnificent Metals all the time. I use them really like regularly, so they're worth it for me. Park Avenue Princess Contour Kit. I really enjoyed it, even though I went like totally overkill with it. I just feel like the shades are right up my alley. I feel like it has everything I need, and I'm just going to be picking this up over and over and over again. So Casey Holmes was definitely justified in loving this. And shout out to Shawnee Grimond for the Jouer lip liners. I feel like I need more of these in my life. This lip liner is just incredible. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And I feel like the Beauty Bakery baking powder, under eye setting powder, whatever you want to call it, that Holly Boone recommended and raved about, is justified. It is amazing. I love it. My under eye area feels so smooth and looks like a baby's butt. It's just amazing. It hasn't creased on me, sank into any fine lines. I think this is another top recommendation for me. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still doing my subscribers' favorite makeup. I know it's been forever and a day. I recommend it. I said I was going to do this video in June and it's now, we're coming into March and I still haven't done it. But I'm still looking for a bronzer and a highlight. Everybody's recommending the butter bronzer to me and I already own that and I want to try something different. And highlighters, again, everybody's like recommending the highlighters that I own. So I might just end up using highlighters and bronzers that I already own, because even though they're your recommendations, I still feel like it's justified in talking about them. Okay, the sun's coming out. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for watching this ridiculously long video. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Mwah! Bye guys!